Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be tackling the windows. It's been a long journey and we're in the home stretch now and it's crunch time. So I'm going to be, I worked some last night. Laura helped me on the passenger side window and we'll be tackling both the windows today and tomorrow. So come on along and I'll show you what we're up to. If you're new to my channel, this is a camper project that I built from scratch. I took a 1969 Apache pop-up camper, took it down to the frame and kind of rehabbed the running gear on it and built a trailer, a retro camping trailer on the frame. So this is the final stretch here, the final push. And like I say, we're going to be tackling this here over the next couple of days. So come on along and we'll show you what we're up to. If you're not familiar with these RV windows, they're a two-part window. I certainly wasn't familiar with them. And so what you have there is the window itself. That'll go in. Hang on, I dropped a screw. That'll go in from the outside. Then here's what we call a trim ring. This trim ring, you gotta bear with me, I'm trying to do this on my own. This trim ring fits around this edge right here, and it sandwiches, it goes down around that, it pops in, and then it sandwiches it in between there. Now, that's made to go as much as about a 2-inch width. I think it's actually rated 1 7/8. You can get these, and really what you're dealing with is the trim piece here. The trim ring can be ordered in different widths, right? If it was, because the outside window is the window. So it really kind of comes down to what these trim rings are. And you can see there's holes, right? So what happens is you've got a screw. It's a self-tapping screw. And these screws will go into this channel. They go through those, they go through the hole in the trim ring. They go into this groove right here. And then you have to drill them in or self-tap them in. And then it'll snug it down. Now, I tested these by drilling a hole, drilling one of these down in it, and seeing how far will it go before it hits the back side, right? Because I don't want these to come through and poke out the other side of my window. So, yeah, the key here is they got to go, I'm trying to work off of here. They got to go in this channel right here. So I had to go buy larger screws. These are 1-inch screws. It came with a 1/2-inch screw for me. I've got the 2-inch foam wall, plus I've got the paneling and the plywood on the outside. That gives me right on the nut a 2.5-inch wall. So I had to go purchase 1/2-inch larger, which fortunately I was actually able to find, believe it or not, at Home Depot. So what we did last night, let me walk you around the other side here. What we did last night, you can see all of the sawdust and stuff. Laura and I had to go through. You can see the back side of the trim ring, right? So you can see the holes coming through there. Whoop, come on back. It's not focusing, but you get the idea. So every place that you see one of those holes, there's going to be a screw that are going to sandwich my window together. Now, because I have a 2.5-inch thick wall, what's not going to happen is my trim ring's not going to come down over this edge right here and hold it together. Mine's going to be apart a little bit, but I think I'm going to be okay because I purposely left the outside plywood I left it wide. So we're having to come through here and very carefully Dremel it down so that it's a perfect fit for the frame. And so then my frame is going to go inside of there and be held right up against the wood, side to side, top to bottom. And then I'm just going to cinch it together with the longer screw. And this is, of course, held really nicely on the inside. I can take you in and show you. Okay, so I've taken you inside to show you the trim ring. So that trim ring really looks nice around it. And then, of course, right there is where my screws will go to grab the window on the outside. So when you do that, and you'll see later on when I put the window together, the window is not going to come inside of this. They're going to be further apart, but it's going to be all right. I don't care. What I care about is that I have a window in the camper. So, you know, that's what I'm up against here, and that's what I'm working on today. Okay, I'm going to take the Dremel. I need to take a little bit off of this edge right here. So, there we go. All right, we don't want to overdo it. You can always keep coming back and taking more off, but you can't put it back on once it comes off. We got one of the windows installed. I thought I would get the first one under our belt before I take you along for the ride. It actually came off pretty well. The screws that I have are just a smidge long, so if you're not careful, you can end up with a dimple like that where the screw wanted to come through. So if you're going to do this as a foamy, you want to know the 1-inch screw is a little bit long. But once I just slowed it down and backed them out, it's okay. The trim ring on the inside turned out pretty good. Looks good, even though I was expecting there to be a gap, but really it pulled. See, this thing right here is supposed to kind of go inside, and so it pulled it together quite nicely. So honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's a serious pain in the butt process to slowly use the Dremel to get that thing to fit, but not a big deal. So one down. We've got this one over here that we have to do yet, and I'll bring you along when I fasten it. Okay, we're going to install this window. Laura's going to set it in place. There we go. Flashlight. Looks pretty good. I would like it to be definitely would like it to be slid down this way just a little bit. All right. All right, I think it's completely in the track. I think we're going to do the same thing. We'll try to get the bottom in.
You got to check your sides. Check your sides and your bottom. Get those good.
Good. Let me just, I can see where the track is, so. This one's not quite as tight as the other. Yep. Okay. The other one was kind of a tight fit. So this one's just a little looser, and it should make it easier. Okay. There's two tracks here. It's really important to get it in the right track. All right. Hold on to it. Here we go. It's going to have to get snugged down more, but I'll go easy. I'm going to take the bottom one right next to it. And hang on. Yeah, it looks good. Here we go. All right.
Did you want to go top next?
Yeah, I think we should go to the top, right in the middle. Okay, that's a lot better than the track was on the other one. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to bounce out to the outside. Let's go dead center in the side, right here.
You want to see something out here first?
That the hole's too big for the thing. Yeah, I kind of. How far will it squish down and cover it or not?
It might. So.
I think it's got to come in a lot, so it's going to have to. Here we go. Come down here on this end.
This is the one that's got the seam. So. Hang on 1 second.
There. All right. All right. Yep. Here we go. Damn it. Something's not right.
This one was odd on the other side too.
What's that?
This one was odd on the other side.
You gotta push on it for me to get it back out. right, now let go. Stop wanting to come out. I don't know if it actually grabbed finally. It's in the track. I think we just gotta keep going. It's in the track. Man. All right. How's it looking? How bad is it up here in the corner again?
You know, with a pencil line.
All right. Well, let's do this top right here.
Same thing on the other corner.
I know.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta find my. Here we go.
Did it feel right?
Yeah, it's tight. I mean,
Okay.
how did it help or hurt the corner?
Help.
I think we do that other top, it'll be good. Man, this thing just... All right, I'm going to do this bottom corner right here.
Just be careful not to dimple it.
Well, I'm a long ways from tightening it all the way down, though. All right, let's go here. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right. Top.
As soon as I feel it start to snug, I yell.
I know. I'm ahead of you, though. Yeah. Wow. This is just going to have to feel around. Let's see what happens. You got it?
Yeah.
Top left. Help it?
Yeah.
Let's go top right. Like that. There's no seeing. Gotta go by feel now. What?
Oh,
It's not even in. It hasn't even grabbed.
I felt it socket.
No. Trust me. Hold on to it. Now, it's grabbed, but it's not in very good. I mean, we can't get over sensitive because you don't want this thing to leak.
It's still hand fighting.
Here we go. Right here. No. Still have two more on the bottom and two more on the top. Let's go to the top. Oh, this is sagging. I don't know if it's sagging. It's just the way it looks. Over here. How'd that one turn out? 1-1. We'll go over here. Yep. whitetail. Oh. I'm just gonna have to. Ooh, I don't like that. Come on, man. Try to see. I think that should be good. There we go. Okay. Digging over. How's the corners looking? Did it close them down or not?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I just gotta get top.
Yeah.
This one still has a tiny.
There it is. It's in. Oh, wait a minute. I got one more. I missed one. Over here. See? Got a little ahead of myself. Okay. Now we're done. Now that the windows are done, I wanted to just kind of show you how they turned out. So you can see, I was concerned that there was going to be a gap there, but there's not. It's pulled together nicely, you know, all the way around the window. So it really it has come together quite nicely. And, you know, we've got the, I'm fast forwarding, but we've got the window shade in. You know, you'll be seeing that in another episode. But, so, yeah, I mean, it all came together for that 2.5-inch wall. The frame all came together very nicely. You can see it's cinched together quite well. Real nice. Got that on tape. Nice. I'll be playing that. Hey, everybody. Laura wants to know how she's supposed to do something without looking stupid. Good luck with that. Huh? It's going to be a long deal. Yeah, I don't have my glasses. Take it away. We're going to restart.